Good morning and welcome to this Monday morning message that we're delivering here at Pinson Valley High School. I trust everyone had a great weekend. I know for me it was an amazing culmination for a long basketball season. It seemingly took, flight sometime in November with our first game. And then I know Coach Barber was anxiously anticipating our state championship in football so he could get the players that play football to join the varsity basketball staff. And of course, once that happened, we began to set a course, if you will, towards what was culminating in this Saturday's ripping a victory against the defending state champs, Carver Montgomery. And our kids showed absolutely great poise, certainly confidence. And that's a reflection of Coach Barber and of course, Coach Bragg, his assistant coach. Just so incredibly proud of our young men and how they represented and fought back from a deficit seemingly every game since the overtime game that we won against Homewood. So that being said, congratulations, Coach Barber and your staff. Congratulations to our players, our trainer, certainly our managers. Cheerleaders will not be remiss. They did an amazing job of keeping the fans hyped, if you will. And then, of course, Mr. Brandenburg and our ensemble, they just rocked the house at JSU and then took that same momentum and that same passion to the BJCC. All of our amazing fans, teachers who were able to attend and support. And I saw your Facebook and Twitter posts. Thank you for the fans who couldn't make it that followed us on the live stream. But just again, momentous occasion, and I think that really speaks to what we're doing here at Pinson Valley High School. Is we're taking young men and young women and putting our fingerprints on their lives and helping them to reach success. So speaking of success, perfect segue into what I want to talk a little bit about this Monday morning. Last week, of course, we had a lot of things going on in the building. We had Advanced Ed through the SACS accreditation take place on Tuesday, where they were in the building interviewing, again, stakeholders, interviewing teachers, leadership team, and also our students. And so I had the opportunity, as I took them back to the hotel at Homewood, just to kind of pick their brain a little bit and kind of get an idea of what they saw, maybe some takeaways that I could bring back and share with you guys. And one of the things that just resonated with me is how they felt like our students were being, given every opportunity to be successful. We have so many programs here and so many opportunities for our students to be successful, and our teachers who provide those opportunities is just amazing. And that's really what blew them away when they had the opportunity to interview our students and really hear from them how much we are advocating for their success and how much we are pushing in and making sure that they have what they need post-secondary opportunities, and being conscientious of how we're looking at data and moving the needle and looking at what initiatives that we have in place and working towards those ultimate goals, or should I say the end game, and that is making sure and ensuring that our students have a plan after they leave high school. That was the biggest bang for the buck, if you will. They got into some classrooms. They saw some good instruction going on, great reflection on you guys and what you've done. And it wasn't a dog and pony show. This is something that we do, and that's what I told you guys from the onset, and that's exactly what I meant is that we don't put on dog and pony shows. We just do what we do, and obviously we know we have some work to do. But what we are doing is we're certainly being very consistent and, again, assisting our students in whatever endeavors that they may have, whatever their aspirations are, helping to connect that to where they are now and where obviously they want to ultimately arrive. So kudos to that. Also followed back up by Thursday with our school board meeting here with Dr. Pouncey, the superintendents, all the support staff and directors and supervisors and all the big dollar folks, right? All the folks who are the white collar guys, right? So anywho, they were in the building. They did an amazing job of making sure that they put their eyes on the prize and put a lens on our CTE programs and really were very complimentary of our CTE programs and complimentary of what they saw in the building, and certainly, again, our student bodies and how they were able to articulate exactly what was going on in these respective classes. So kudos to you guys. Great feedback from Dr. Pouncey and great feedback from the school board. So I wanted to take a moment to share that with you as well. And oftentimes we talk about all the things that we need to do to fix where we are, but we don't celebrate what we are doing enough. And so I just want to take a moment to thank you and let you know that I appreciate what you do and that I am very, very pleased in the direction that we're headed. Certainly, again, we got some ways to go, but we're taking the right steps and meeting those goals and making sure that we're, when we finish the school year, and I'll touch on that in a second, that we have, in fact, set out to do, we've done rather what we've set out to do for the school year with our CIP goals and our action plans that accompany. Moving fast forward, this Friday ends the third 9 weeks. Let me repeat that. This Friday ends the third 9 weeks. So what does that mean? That means, folks, is this school year has flown. I mean, and so needless to say, with 9 weeks left on the slate, we need to make sure that we're very intentional about what we're doing in an effort to make sure that we're meeting the needs of our students. I know we're having attendance problems. We're having attendance problems with faculty. We're having attendance problems with students. We're having attendance problems. But what we have to do is we have to keep our eyes on the prize. We have to keep a laser focus, and we have to make sure that if every opportunity we can be here, that we are, in fact, here. As a matter of fact, later on this month, I'm going to a 2 or 3 day conference in an effort to look at student absenteeism, chronic absenteeism, and what we can do to try to curb that, because, folks, we've got to get our hands on this before it gets out of control. Or should I say it's out of control, what we can do to run it maybe back in and get to a better place. And I don't have all the answers. And maybe you have some answers. We're going to try to figure this thing out. But certainly we know within the last 9 weeks that we have to make sure that we're contacting parents, that we're contacting Miss Mason with our ESL students, that we're contacting Miss Tanner and all of the case managers with our special needs students, and making sure that Miss Gallimore is apprised if there's any students that's on the bubble with Tier 2 and Tier 3, that we're providing those strategies for those students so they can be successful. I don't want to get too long-winded, but I definitely want you to know that we have to do everything we possibly can in these last 9 weeks to ensure our students' success. And I know you'll do just that, because you come to school for the same reasons I do, and that's to make a difference in the lives of our students and impact their lives in a very meaningful way. That being said, we love you. We know the good Lord's going to keep you, and we ask, Holy Father, that you continue to work with us and bless this school, bless this community as we move forward doing your work. Here at Pinson Valley, as I will always end, we're going to continue to promote achievement, respect, and success. Thank you.